It's been close to 3 decades since the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the TRC, was established with the purpose of tracing, healing the wounds and holding those who committed the brutal crimes under the Apartheid-era responsible. Its final report, released in 2003, stressed the need for a bold prosecution approach for those not granted amnesty to avoid any notion of impunity. Now more than 20 survivors and families of those who suffered the wrath of the brutal apartheid regime say they feel betrayed by the ANC-led democratic government that was ushered in 1994. These families and survivors have filed a court application against the president and government seeking what they call constitutional damages.
Why has there been this political interference in the work of the Independent National Prosecution Authority to investigate and prosecute these the cases which had been handed over from the TRC when it finished its business to the NPA?
Amongst the complainants, the family members of the Craddock Four. The brutal incident happened 40 years ago when the four failed to return home to their loved ones from a UDF meeting in Port Elizabeth. Their mutilated bodies were found later, and till to date, the families still seek justice and the truth. These families suspect foul play in their cases.
We just want justice. And the ANC has proven itself completely incapable of delivering justice for the right reasons. So this is why this week we've had to file these papers to force the court to get the ANC and the government to admit to its failures and its obligations to give us justice for the lives of our fathers, our parents, our brothers.
The Nyoka family is also another applicant still seeking the truth. Their family member, Caiphas Nyoka, a prominent student leader, was fatally shot at his family home in Davidson by the apartheid police at the age of 23. They say the current system is selective.
Our justice system is really unfair because you find that the perpetrator is the one who has rights. We as victims, you are just pushed from pillar to post.
And the Mutasi family, Richard and Busisiwe Mutasi, were also shot dead by the apartheid security police at their home. Their son Sidiso Mutasi survived the attack, and 38 years later, since the ordeal, he lives with the brutal pictures of that night.
I'm still living with this till now. Actually, when I'm now as an adult, I feel it worse, because all these visions and pictures, they come. It's just that I don't have the nightmares anymore. And then you ask me to forgive.
The families believe they must be compensated with funding, but not for their personal use, only in order to ensure the memories of those fallen heroes live on. SABC News, Johannesburg.